Hello, and welcome to your tutorial on the two ongoing projects you'll have here in CAPS265. So you have a multicultural awareness project and also a portfolio project that will have multiple submissions throughout the course, not having items to submit every week though, okay? And then a final submission at the ends of the course in week 6 and 7 respectively. So I'm going to break down the two projects because they are not complicated, but there are several steps to take care of it. I just don't want you to miss any steps or get yourself behind. So taking a look at the Multicultural Awareness Project. Click on that, you can get yourself the directions. You can follow along with me. The bottom line is we're looking at our own perceptions, our beliefs, values, behaviors, and how they're impacted by our cultural background. We also want to kind of realize what other people's perceptions, beliefs, values, behaviors are, and how they're affected by their cultural backgrounds. That really is our overall goal, and really to be aware of the biases that can be connected to our race, gender, religion, etc. Okay, so just learning about all those topics, exposing them, researching them, and looking into them in more detail. So the bottom line is for this project, you need to develop a connection in your professional network and utilize those connections to help you basically become a citizen in a multicultural world. So again, just kind of some overall view or goals here. To do that, you need to connect with an individual or an organization that is related to your desired career path, okay? And interview them on the effects that culture has had within the workplace and the impact culture has on interactions with customers, clients, patients, depending again what career field that is. You're also doing some independent research to support what you learn from that interview, okay? So for week 1, you need to basically set the foundation, and you need to connect with some professional that you would then interview later in this course, okay? So as far as submitting work in week 1, you need to submit a document identifying at least 3 specific individuals or an organization in your field. That's really key that you could connect with. So you can connect in with LinkedIn. You can email them directly. You can use a professional website. There are other professional sites out there you could use, okay? Twitter, Facebook, etc. Still can make professional connections on those sites, but it's reaching out to someone, explaining to them what you are going to be doing with this project. You can use the same explanation I've given you here and just set the groundwork of what you have to do. Introduce yourself, tell them why you're doing this. And, if you're looking for a message, I'm thinking you could say that you're feeling ready to enter the work world and you're culturally aware, but you want to be more aware of what culture can do and how it impacts the industry so that you are ready to help the industry move forward. Keep it positive. Tell them you want to learn something along those lines, but of course it could be your own personal message, okay? So reach out to them, all right? After you've made a connection, you want to then, through weeks 2 through 5, to do the interview, okay? There are interview questions available for you to work off of in this document, as you see here. But those are not the only ones you need to use or can use. You can come up with your own. You can email me your questions that you've come up with if you have other ones to see if they're appropriate. I will analyze them for you. But again, weeks 2 through 5, you don't have items that are going to be submitted, but you need to be taking these steps of doing the research. Okay, and then based on what you've learned in the research, after doing what you interviewed, do the research on what has come up and information has come up in that interview. Okay, if you want to record the interview, if the person allows you, that's a great idea. So you can go back on it. So you can then, you're not writing out the interview in your final step here, but you are using that information and you're reflecting on that information, coupled with the research that you do. So again, steps to be taken care of weeks 2 through 5 that are important to do when not assigned. Okay, I will create a separate video in week 6 explaining what is expected in the final write-up. Thank you.